All right, y'all fire away.
Hey, Coach, it's David Hudd. I'll start it off. Just any updates, injury-wise, good, bad, and indifferent heading into Thursday?
Not really. I mean, we're still kind of where we were the other day. So we're lean. We could have a pretty good offensive football team. Probably could beat a lot of people with the guys that are out. That offensive line. I was looking at it today. You got Bockhorse and John Williams and Dietrich and T.O. and somebody else I'm forgetting there. Bockhorse, Dietrich, T.O., John Williams, and one other. Taquan. Yeah, Taquan. That's who it is. They got 5 linemen. Galloway at tight end. We got Lynn J. and Dukes at running back. We got Jay Ross and Ladson and then Gata and Will Taylor and Spector. So we'll put Will Taylor at quarterback and we'll have a whole offense. That'd be a pretty good offense right there. But other than that, we're all right.
Dabo, this is Larry. Any feel for Tyson? I guess the same as it was yesterday.
He's questionable. He's questionable. He was better. He practiced, yesterday and did a little bit today. But he's just day or whatever you say, day to day, gets a little better each day.
The sight of Justin and Frank and Joseph on the sideline kind of as a flashback to last year. And it seems like coming into the year, one of the biggest sources of optimism was, hey, we had a horrible run of injuries last year and we're not going to have to go through anything like that again. How do you make sense, or can you make any sense of how bad this has been injury wise this year?
No, I've never, last year, it was, you had some injury stuff, but you had COVID and you had quarantine. That was the bigger issue. You had guys that would have to quarantine, and it wasn't necessarily even be anybody on the team. It could be somebody else if they were around. And plus you had a few injuries as well, but we were much healthier last year. Like all 5 of our, we didn't have much depth on OL, but all 5 guys played all year. So we were very fortunate there. And those guys were, they were really good. Carmen was a heck of a player. Kay did a heck of a job for us, and so definitely missed some of those guys that were in there for sure. And obviously Bach's out now, but just for 13 years we've been. I mean, everybody has an injury here or there, but we've been a very healthy team for 13 years. I guess this is just kind of our year where it all piles up. I've never. Like I said, that group I just called out, that'd be a pretty good offense. Yes, a lot of people, not many people, and that's what I'm proud of this team is they've continued to find a way, and that's what we got to keep doing. So, fortunately for us, we've been a much healthier defense. From a season type standpoint. Obviously, Brzee is out, and Xander's has been out all year. And then Foster, was able to play some. So that's been a positive.
Hey, Dabo, it's Davis Potter with the Clemson Insider. Is Ross going to go ahead and go through with the surgery tomorrow? Has that been determined?
Yeah, that's the plan.
Okay.
That's the plan. Get him well, and it's not going to take long for him to get back, well. We'll see where he is. I don't know that he can play in the bowl game or not, but definitely, be ready to train and do what he needs to do for the combine. So be ready to roll.
Okay. So has he made a decision as to whether or not he will come back for another season, or is he going to leave? He doesn't need another season here. He's going pro. He's going to be a great one, and he's more than ready. He'd been ready last year. He had not gotten hurt. So he'll get himself healthy, and it's amazing what, like I said yesterday, it's amazing what he's been able to do. His toughness is second to none, and what he's put on tape, ability for people to see him playing football, and kind of put some of their fears to rest. And then the fact that he's just battled all year, man. And, you know, really that's the one thing I can say, that his last play of his career is the epitome of Justin Ross. I mean, just tough and fighting for every ounce. You know, that's really what I'm always have etched in my mind. You know, just he fought to get back, and you know, just fighting for everything he could get right there on that play.
Hey, Dabo, this is Anna from Clemson 24/7. I know you said earlier this week winning the line of scrimmage would be significant key. I think his name's Zach Tom, the left tackle. Is he one of the more talented left tackles, I guess, you guys have faced this season?
Yeah, he's a big athletic kid. You know, he's a good player. Their whole group. I mean, this is, you know, probably at this point for sure with 10 games. And they've already played a ton. There's a lot of starts already in that group coming back into this year, but this is the most cohesive group and that we've played. These guys are a well-oiled machine and you know, just a ton of experience, all on the same page, really understand what they're doing. But yeah, he's a good one. He's a long athletic kid.
Seems like they've
Dave.
suffered injuries in the secondary. I guess you guys are just preparing for whoever you've seen on tape to date this season.
Yeah. They do what they do regardless of who's out there. They got a bunch of good players.
Dave Clawson was very complimentary of you in his press conference yesterday and said that he felt like maybe this was your best coaching job considering the losses and considering the injuries, and that he thought it was amazing that you managed to, as he put it, keep this team. How do you feel like you've been able to do that, and where would you put this in terms of how you feel like you've done this year?
Yeah, well, ask me when we're over, and I'll give you an answer. But to this point, I'm proud of our staff. It's been a huge challenge, unlike any that I've had. You know, we've battled. That's the only thing I said. We've battled. We found a way to win, you know, whatever, 5 out of the last 6 games, and you know, 3 in a row now. And these guys, you know, the biggest thing is just going back to the basics and foundation of this program. Like I said a week or so ago, you know, just focusing on those things and trying to really teach. I mean, we've had a bunch of 10-0s, and we'll have some more. But this is really giving me an opportunity to teach in a way that, you know, I haven't really necessarily had in really since 2014. And it's been fun and to see these guys grow. And, you know, these seniors, for example, they've never really been through this. So I've had a chance to really coach and teach them in a different way too, as they get ready to head off into life. So I've enjoyed that part of it. I've had a lot of fun with this group. It's a close team, and you know, we all understand what our challenges are, and but man, they just battle. They battle, and you know, that's what I love about them. They want to finish. They want to finish well. There's a lot of teams that you do adversity, and you find out what type of faith you got, what type of character you got, and you know, but this bunch, man, they rally. We got our hands full Saturday, that's for sure. Man, we're gonna have to play well, need our crowd to really get behind this group and support them, no matter what. And but one thing I can promise you, the Tigers are going to battle. You know, this is we want to finish this season in as strong a way as possible and be the very best that we can possibly be, and that's always our goal. You know, so got a chance to be 9-3, and but so we just got to get that 8th win so we can keep moving in that direction.
Yeah, but with Putnam coming back, is there a top 5 on the offensive line that's kind of established itself for this weekend?
Well, we don't have much more than 5, so it's pretty easy to figure that one out. But you know, we'll see how we roll out tomorrow, and then we'll run 5 guys out there Saturday and kick it off.
Anything else for Coach? All right, thank you, Coach.
All right, appreciate it.